hey there, and welcome to this segment of Take 5 with Tony. Today we're going to talk about that thing that everybody loves to hate, the mainstream media. I'm kind of right there with folks here lately. Now, for me, it's not so much the question of liberal bias or conservative bias. Those are issues. But more, it's a question of the limits on the debate. That's my first big aggravation, I gotta say, with the media. The folks at Fairness and Accuracy in Reporting FAIR, they once characterized our public debate as from GE to GM, from General Electric to General Motors, a very limited way of looking at the world. So that's a big piece of it, because everything outside of that seems to be delegitimized. But there's another thing too, and it's the lack of deep probing, of trying to find the truth, trying to test the accuracy of the things that are said by corporate officials or government officials. Both of those things have been getting to me. And what brought it to a head here lately was a March 9th editorial from the Washington Post. It was titled, "Mr. Sanders Peddles Fiction on Trade." Now, you can be a Bernie fan, a Hillary fan, a Trump fan. That's not my point here. It was the way this editorial read. It was very smug. It had three basic points. First was that the claim of 800,000 jobs lost to NAFTA was bogus. The second was that not only did we not lose many jobs, it was good for the economy and it helps NAFTA and other deals to lift Mexico and countries like that out of poverty. And the third claim that both of these issues and many other the benefits around trade, well, they are believed and they are endorsed by what the Post called the resounding consensus of economic experts. They had not a single fact, not a single citation within the body of their argument, but they did have two links. And so I looked them up. I read them, both of them, completely. The first one was from the Congressional Research Service, CRS. Now, it did make a general statement that job losses were not as bad as opponents had claimed, while it also said that economic gains were not as good as proponents had projected. But it said nothing about numbers, and in fact, when you read the study, you realized that it actually did not look at job loss at all. It looked strictly at investment and at deficits. And what it found, without a doubt, was that our trade deficits with Mexico and Canada skyrocketed during the post-NAFTA period. Big trade deficits, most economists would agree, lead to big job losses. Not only that, specifically in the article, it dealt with the question of, did it help lift Mexico out of poverty? And the study concluded, well, probably not. Now, the other link was to an article about economic experts and what their views of free trade are. And certainly most of them were very positive about free trade, not so much about specific trade deals. But even there, when you looked exactly at what the economists were saying, there were comments about how, although workers who lose their jobs are supposed to be compensated in theory, in practice, they often are not. Or that trade doesn't make everybody better off. So fundamentally, the two links, the only links that the Post included to support their arguments, did not support their arguments. That's the Washington Post. This is a serious problem in our public debate right now, when even the most prestigious and well-resourced news outlets do that kind of journalism and that kind of editorializing. We are in rough shape. My hope is that we will find the truth and insist that the media help us find the truth, rather than simply accepting as gospel these common wisdom, conventional wisdom dogmas. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.